Hey guys, welcome back to Wish B. If you've been keeping up with the ongoing K-pop legal drama, you probably already saw this coming from miles away. Because honestly, who didn't? NewJeans' dramatic attempt to cut ties with ADOR and rebrand themselves as NJZ has officially hit the legal brick wall, and it hit hard. On March 21st, the 50th Civil Agreement Division of the Seoul Central District Court ruled in favor of ADOR, granting an injunction that effectively locks the five members of NewJeans right back into the agency they were so eager to escape from. Now, to some, or to be very specific, to bunnies, this might seem like a shocking twist, but for those of us who've been paying attention and keeping our heads out of the clouds, it was just a matter of time. Let's break down what happened, why this move was doomed from the start, and what this courtroom slap means for the idols, their fans, and the industry watching all of this unfold like a live K-drama. NewJeans made headlines when they started pushing the narrative that they were no longer under contract with ADOR. They claimed that ADOR had violated their agreements, essentially declaring themselves free agents. They even filed a lawsuit, set up a new name NJZ, booked an international performance at ComplexCon Hong Kong, and announced their first song under the new brand. Bold move, right? Too bad it wasn't legally sound, because while they were busy telling fans they had broken free, ADOR was busy compiling the paperwork to stop them in their tracks, and the Seoul court agreed. NewJeans is still under contract with ADOR, and any independent activity without ADOR's green light is a big fat no. That includes performances, music releases, and even signing endorsement deals, all off the table. NJZ more like NJ Who. This injunction is more than just a temporary block. It's a full-on reality check. The court didn't just rule that the girls can't operate independently. They specifically prohibited them from doing anything as NJZ or even through legal representatives or third-party agents. They can't even sneak around this. There's no loophole, no secret path forward. They are still, in every legal sense, NewJeans under ADOR. To really drive the point home, ADOR didn't just stop their performance at ComplexCon Hong Kong. Oh no, they're making them perform as NewJeans under ADOR's name. That's not just control, it's a power move. It's like your boss catching you trying to quit and work for the competition, then telling you to show up for your Monday shift in uniform with a smile. For months, NewJeans and their camp have painted themselves as victims of contract abuse, bravely stepping out to reclaim their freedom. And a lot of people bought into it. Public sympathy was heavily on their side until now. Because when a court rules against you in such a clear, sweeping way, it becomes hard to maintain the illusion of we already won. Their PR campaign was built on shaky ground, and now it's crumbling. If they had truly terminated their contract last year like they claimed, this injunction wouldn't even be possible. The court's decision makes one thing brutally clear. They were not free, and they knew it. But they went ahead and acted like they were anyways, rebranding, performing, even trademarking the NJZ name. It was wishful thinking at best, at worst, a spectacular legal miscalculation. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the missing one, Min Hee Jin, the mastermind behind all of this, and someone they credit as their sixth member, and how she has been notably silent throughout this mess. You would think that if your team was out there claiming freedom and gearing up to rebrand, their leader and mother, who they refer to as their sixth member, would be front and center waving a flag or at least posting a story in support of them. But Min Hee Jin? Radio silent, not a peep of public support. Why? Probably because she's got her own legal fires to put out. With multiple lawsuits already stacked up, she's not in any position to throw more gasoline on the flames. Her absence speaks volumes, because if the person you followed into battle suddenly disappears when things get messy, you might want to rethink who you're taking orders from. Let's be real, this was never going to end in a triumphant NJZ World Tour. The legal foundation just wasn't there. You don't get to declare your contract void and start a new career unless a court agrees with you, and this one clearly didn't. Their big performance delayed, their song release blocked, their branding dead in the water, and now they're performing under the very name and company they tried so hard to ruin and run from. Even worse, the court ruling has damaged their public credibility. They spent months trying to convince the world that they were already free, only for the law to say otherwise. Sponsors will be hesitant, if not completely backing away. Why invest in a group that can't even guarantee their legal right to perform? Why bet on a brand that might be shut down with a single court order? This whole situation has turned them into a legal liability, and in the business world, that's just about the worst label you can have. At the end of the day, this isn't just about five idols and one company. It's a lesson in how not to handle a legal dispute in the public eye. NewJeans jumped the gun. Instead of resolving their issue quietly and strategically, they went loud and fast, and now they're paying the price. Sure, they're still holding on to that April 3rd lawsuit as their final shot, but let's be honest, if the court already ruled against them once, what magical evidence do they think they'll put out in 2 weeks? It's not looking good and they know it. They could have played this smarter. They could have waited, built a solid case, and taken a quiet, careful route. But instead, they went for the headline-grabbing rebellion, and it backfired. Now they are stuck, embarrassed, and legally muzzled. In a battle of drama versus documentation, the latter always wins. And NewJeans, for all their talent and charm, learned the hard way that you can't PR your way out of a contract. ADOR stood firm, the court backed them up, and now the group that tried to break free is being marched right back to the stage under the company they tried to leave. Justice? Maybe. Predictable? Absolutely. Entertaining? Without a doubt. And for those still rooting for NJZ to rise from the ashes, well, good luck trademarking hope. And that's it for this video, guys. What are your thoughts about this entire situation? Was this very obvious to you since the start, or were you siding with NJZ? Make sure to share with me in the comments down below. And if you stayed till the end, I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.